Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some more Cuphead. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Um, Now last time I beat the root pack, got through the tutorial, beat the root pack, and that's pretty much all I really did. Um, since I did not know how long the root pack was gonna take, along with the intro and tutorial segment. I had no clue how long that was going to take, so I just ended it like right then and there. So yeah. Okay, let's just take out Goopy Legrand. Um, since he's the next boss. Um, okay, I need to use this weapon right here. Crap, I haven't even made it past the first phase, so I'm gonna have to use this, um, you know, the this gun, right from the start. Yep, I'm gonna just try and restart until I actually, get to at least the second phase. You know, um, Mostly since uh, that's easily the one thing I know I gotta do is just at least get to other phases. Um, you know, okay, I gotta try and beat Goopy Legrand here. Um, Crap, I died, and I was so close to the second phase too. Yeah, I screwed myself over by not dashing. Um, wow. I'm gonna. All right, let's go ahead and just try and beat Goopy here. Since I know I gotta try and at least do something to take him out. Yeah, I almost took some damage there. Um, but either way, let's just try and avoid his bounces. Um, since that's the one thing I know I gotta do here. Crap. Um, well, at least I'm you know taken out. At least I made it to the second phase, so I can't really be too mad there. And I almost immediately died right as the second phase started. Um, all right, let's use the tracer gun again. Um, yeah. Well, gonna have to restart this because I took some damage like really early on. I want to at least have 1 HP by the end of this fight. Um, you know. Um, so yeah, let's just try and avoid Goopy's bounces as much as possible. Um, so that way I can, for one, get him to the next phase without taking too much damage. Yeah, let's retry this. Um, yeah, I think I got a good strategy now with the tracer weapon. Um, and also the fact that I can aim up and also lower myself by ducking underneath the fist. Um, okay, there we go. Um, yep, duck. Um, yeah, I really want to beat Goopy. Um, okay, parry. No! I gotta try and, hit him as much as possible. Especially with the supers. Crap! Um, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to beat Goopy with enough health. Unless if I get, like, 4 health points, but I don't have the coins for that. Um, I might have to go to like a run and gun level. So that way I can actually at least get some coins. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a run and gun level just to buy the one thing. I wish I had Miss Chalice. That's easily the one thing I wish I had access to, is just her. Let's try a run and gun level. Um, since, crap, I automatically took damage whenever I was trying to swap to the other gun. But either way, let's just try and take out all enemies here. Um, so that way I can actually, for one, get to the end of the run and gun level. And for two, try and get some coins in the process. Um, since that's the one thing I want to do with run and gun levels. Um, I have no clue what I can really do now. Okay, let's just try and get up to, like, I want to say 4 coins, since that's the one thing I know I gotta do. Uh, yeah, I don't want to risk too much right now. So I gotta try and play this smart. With how I go about things. Um, I don't know how many coins I have right now. I honestly can't tell you. I think I got like at least 3 or 4. Um, okay, that should be like 4 right there. Um, I just really want to beat this level. Crap, I screwed myself over. And it was right at the end too. That sucks. Maybe if I try this out at this attempt, maybe I can try and beat the run and gun. Yeah, let's retry this. If I take any unnecessary damage, I'm just gonna try and restart the level or boss or whatever it is that I'm on. Since unnecessary damage is easily gonna just result in a death anyways. Um, Now keep in mind, I haven't remembered too much of the attack patterns of some enemies in this game. Crap, I took some damage, but it's fine. Um, I'm pretty far into the level. Crap, I'm gonna need to try and get some coins and also make it to the end of the level. Never mind. I barely made it in that time. Um, let's just try and make my way through, I guess. Because I just really want to try and get some coins, to afford the next heart piece thing. Uh, and also to have some coins extra if I get them. Um, yeah, I'm pretty good at Cuphead. It's just that a lot of the times it just takes like extra skill for me to put some effort in, you know? Uh, okay. Let's take out this guy right here. Um, okay. Um, yep, I really need to try and get past this guy. I need to get past that one acorn maker thing. Whenever I get the chance to. Yeah, I almost took some damage there. Um, so yeah, that was easily like really lucky. Uh, okay, let's just try and take out this acorn maker thing. Um, Hopefully I can this attempt. There we go. Um, wow. I wasn't expecting that, but I probably should have. Let's use the tracer gun, the targeting one, since that's easily the best weapon I can get my hands on right now. Um, okay. I need to try and make it past the acorn maker guy next. Whenever I get the chance. Since that's easily the biggest threat throughout this entire level. Um, since he spawns in so much, like so many of those acorn guys in such a small amount of space. That it's just easily the one thing I know I gotta do. Just try and take out that acorn guy. Um, okay, I need to try and take out all enemies here. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to the acorn guy now. Um, so yeah. Let's just try and take out any and all acorns along with the acorn guy too. Okay, I should have more than enough health by now. Okay, there we go. Let's avoid that teeth guy. Uh, I really need to try and make it through. Uh, yeah, I'm doing a lot better this time. Okay, there we go. I don't know how many coins I have. I hope it's enough to get the heart thing. Um, all right. Yeah, I know I didn't get a perfect score. Wait, I got 5 gold coins. That's honestly amazing. I got a score of B. Um, all right. I'm gonna be playing as Cuphead throughout this entire playthrough, solely due to the fact that, well, it's easily I think Cuphead's a little bit shorter than Mugman. I'm gonna get this heart piece. I don't think I can afford anything else right now. Um, all right, let's equip that heart charm. Um, yeah, I wish I had a super move. So that way I could actually try and make it through. Um, maybe. Wait, what's this? I think that might be something for like a super move right here. Yep, Mausoleum number 1. I think there's like 3 that you can go through. I'm gonna try out these. Just for the pure fact that, well, no! Crap. That sucked. I was trying to parry that one ghost before it got to the vase, because that's the one thing I know you gotta protect. Um, okay, let's just try and protect this vase. Um, I really want to try and get a super move, since that's easily the one thing I know I gotta do. Um, okay, let's just try and see what I can do to protect the base and, get the super move that's part of it. Um, okay, I'm doing really well so far. A lot of this is just gonna be, like, a lot of this video is just gonna be, like, preparations, for Goopy Legrand. So yeah. Um, you could, you could just skip this video if I'm being honest. Um, Mostly due to the fact that this is just gonna be a lot of preparations. Okay, a victory. Um, Please give me the super move already. Is that Miss Chalice? Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. I am known as a legendary Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, please accept this gift. It should help. There are other mausoleums around Inkwell Isle. I just wonder. That's weird. Well, at least I got a super move, I think. Yep, I did. Um, okay. Let's go ahead and just equip the energy beam. Yep, I'm doing pretty well. Wait. Huh? You know what? I think this unlocks Miss Chalice, so I might as well just try and get her. For one, I think that, um, you know, Miss Chalice comes in with a automatic 1 boost heart immediately, and also I think she gives some strength boost too. Okay, the delicious last course. I'm gonna read the intro for that, and then just try and get back to the Inkwell Isle. What could Legendary Chalice be looking for all the way out here? Gosh, Cuphead, I don't know. I hope she's okay. We sure are far from home. Like Spider-Man. Jumpin' Jelly Beans. You boys made it. I have the most amazing news. And all this has to do with this here cookie. Take a bite and see for yourselves. Yeah, it swaps the position of whoever eats the cookies. It worked. It really worked. I'm alive again. But now I'm a ghost. Yeah. What's going on here? Everything's gone topsy-turvy. Follow me, boys. I can explain everything. Jesus Christ, they really do talk like a 1930s cartoon. For ages, I've been trying to find a way to escape the astral plane, but nothing worked. Until now. Boys, let me introduce you to, Chef Saltbaker. Greatest chef in all the lands. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I already read that. Welcome, friends. Welcome to my bakery. Ah, Miss Chalice. I see my cookie has worked wonderfully on you. Oh, my stars. Oh. I'm a ghost again. Oh my, a finicky thing, that cookie. The taste is sweet, but the effect is brief. Fret not, though, my concerned little cups. I've come up with an amazing new recipe. One bite of this Wonder Tart, and you'll have complete control over the astral plane. This Wonder Tart could bring Chalice back to life for good. No swapping places or nothing. Indeed, just one problem. The recipe requires exceptional ingredients held by the most fearsome of foes. Okay. Well, if the Wonder Tart is what it takes to bring, Chalice back to life, then by golly, we'll find those ingredients. Okay, now I have access to Miss Chalice. So yeah. Stay on your guard, intrepid cups. Fetching those ingredients will be a test of wit and wills. But remember, like any good bake, heart and soul is the secret ingredient. Um, all right. I want to try and, you know, um, equip the Miss Chalice charm. Um, so that way I could actually have her as my playable character. Um, all right. I want to get back to, you know, the mainland with Inkwell Isle. You know what? I think I can, um, you know, crap. I don't know how to get back to Inkwell Isle. I know it has to be around here somewhere. Here we go. Here's the boat. Let's go ahead and get back to the mainland. Which is Inkwell Isle 1. Um, alright. Now let's try and fight Goopy Legrand again. Since I, for one, have more stuff, and for two, I have access to Miss Chalice. Um, so yeah. I think she's the better character to use out of, the main, like, trio. Um, since I think she has a dash ability that's basically a free parry. Um, and also she has an extra added heart too. Um, so yeah. Now I do think that Miss Chalice does have the weaker, attack patterns and stuff. Yeah, I might not want to use the dash ability on her, since that would have launched me directly into Goopy. Um, okay. Um, I want to try and take out Goopy Legrand now, since he's easily the last enemy one of the last enemies that I have of Inkwell Isle. Okay, I made it pretty far. That was the furthest I've ever made it. Let's try and fight Goopy now, with Chalice. Um, since she's easily the better character out of the three. Since I'm pretty sure that, you don't even need other charms while using her. Uh, since I'm pretty sure her character is basically the equivalent of all charms into one. So yeah, just might as well use her, in the place of all other charms. Yeah, it really sucks that I can't really use... Wait, actually, she has a double jump ability, so that really is pretty good. Um, okay. Let's just try and take out Goopy here. Yeah, I almost took some damage. Never mind, I did anyways. Okay, I avoided taking some damage there. Okay, I just really need to get to the next phase. There we go. Here's the next phase already. Um, yeah, I really need to just take out this one, gravestone phase. I think it should be, like, the easiest phase out of all three, considering all the attacks that the gravestone has, like, just a slam attack, I think. I could be wrong, though. Um, alright, I have one card, and this is the last phase of Goopy Legrand. There we go! I beat him. And on normal, regular difficulty, too. That's amazing. I wasn't expecting to do this well. So, yeah. Um, honestly, I'm kind of proud of myself for beating Goopy. Um, especially so easily. Wait, why is that not yellow? Wait, I got the soul contract regardless. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.